How you doing?
Request a PEP?
I didn't request a PEP, but I wondered where the PEP were. I'm here.
Oh,
Here
okay.
I am.
All right. I was just wondering. Robert Lederman, right?
I didn't give you my name, but you seem to know my name.
Yeah, these guys already gave me your name. They already let me know who you were, so I just wanted to come and see what was going on, and see if there was any issues or if everything was okay.
I'm having a wonderful day.
Okay, that's good. That's beautiful. Okay, so did you have any issues with anything? No?
Well, why don't you explain the park rules to me?
The park rules, well, what's the park rules?
In terms of artists.
In terms of
selling
artists,
on the High Line.
well, they do have, as far as I know, something called expressive matter vendors, and they have designated spots where they're supposed to vend their art.
And where are those spots?
Well, there are a couple, if I'm not mistaken, there are a few down there. I think there are 5 spots on this High Line. If I'm not mistaken, there are a few down there. I'm not exactly sure where they're designated exactly, because this is actually like my second day here.
Are you a seasonal associate?
Yes, I am.
You are. You're a lovely person.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I'm not going to give you a hard time, but I'm curious. I'm not in a designated spot, as you may have observed.
Okay.
What, do you have orders to completely ignore any artist that's out of a designated spot?
No, what I can do is advise you and tell you that you're not supposed to be here, but you already know that you're not supposed to be here. So,
Well, I think I am supposed to be here.
well, my job is just to let you know, as the new law for EMV, is just to let you know that you're supposed to be in a designated spot with the little green medallion is, and that's it. If you choose to move, if you choose not to move, that's your...
So it's voluntary?
No, it's not voluntary. It's just that my job doesn't go no further than advising. After I advise and you don't move, then I would have to go to my supervisor.
I'm not moving. You can be sure of that.
Okay, no problem. So I'll just wait and see if I can get a supervisor to come and help you, or see if you
Oh yeah, I want him to help me. Want him to help me.
Anything to say to make you cooperate. That's all, sir.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
All right, cool, no problem. Okay, so hopefully when my supervisor gets here, we'll be able to talk and see what happens.
Okay, Mr. Lederman.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, these are new rules for selling art and photography in the park. And according to the new rules, certain parks like Central Park, Union Square, and this park,
May I ask you a question? Which supervisors did you discuss this with in those phone calls?
I didn't discuss anything with the supervisor. What I was doing was waiting for the rules that you asked for.
All those phone calls, that wasn't about discussing this with the supervisor?
No. Do you want to know the information or not?
I do.
Okay, so according to this Highline Park, these are the spots available.
Let's go meet up with Daddy.
Are you looking? Are you looking at the
I'm
paper?
looking, and I'm getting it on tape, so I'm going to be able to watch it at home.
All right, well, you got these 2 spots right here. And
is that you or me? Oh, it's
that's
you.
me. It's another 3 spots over here. So if you would like to set your art up, you would have to look at a spot. There's a green medallion on the floor, and the spots where it's designated for selling expressive matter.
Let me ask you a question. You do know that I'm not trying to disrespect you, I hope. This is about the parks commissioner and the mayor, not about you. I got nothing against you.
I have nothing against you as well. I'm just doing my job, even though that camera's making me feel a little uncomfortable.
Well, you're photographing me. Why wouldn't I photograph you?
Sir, so here's the pamphlet.
Okay, thanks.
It explains everything about the rules. At this point in time, you don't want to read it. Okay, well, you have to relocate to a spot. There's some spots available. Okay?
Well, thank you so much for explaining it to me.
You're welcome.
I think I'll stay here.
All right, well, you have to relocate to a spot. You have identification?
Absolutely.
Can I see it?
Sure. I'm going to reach into my backpack to get you the ID. I want to make sure you don't think I'm reaching for anything else.
No problem. I just want to identify who I'm talking to.
Just keep it going. Don't touch that silver button. Don't drop my camera. You already know my name. So unless you write me a ticket, it's sort of a waste of time to make me pull out my ID.
It's not a waste of time, sir.
Okay.
I don't really know your name.
You came up and addressed me by my name.
Because I mentioned it before. Excuse me.
Oh, sure. Let me have it back. Stick around. They're going to write me a ticket first.
there's one more exit, right?
Okay, sir, so just on the other side of this wall, there are 2 spots available where you can vend that legally.
That's nice
Thank
to know,
you.
but I would never set up in them. If you paid me, I wouldn't set up in them. How's that? If Commissioner Benepe and Mike Bloomberg came down and offered to set up my stand there, I still wouldn't take those spots. You could tell them I said so. There we go. There we go. What's this gonna be?
Hello, Mr. Lederman. So with the FAQs, why are you refusing to relocate?
Well, with all due respect, I don't want to have an interview with you about the subject. As you probably know, there's a lawsuit. So they can read my testimony. I gave them written testimony when they had the public hearing. And you could get it in great detail why I'm not going to set up in those spots.
Okay, well, you're not allowed to vend here. So, I mean, you're just showing your stuff, which is...
I'm selling it. This art is for sale. Anybody wants to buy it, it's for sale.
Right now, at this point, you're receiving an Environmental Control Board summons.
I'm hard of hearing. If you could speak louder, I'd appreciate it.
Right now, you're receiving an Environmental Control Board summons for unauthorized vending due to the fact that you're not in the designated area. If you want to contest the summons,
Are you
go
kidding?
to this
If I
address
want
right
to
here.
contest it.
However, if you want to pay the summons, send a check or money order to this address. Have a good day, sir.